Season of announcements and appointments continues in the IPL. Delhi Capitals now have a new coach. Hemang Badani will take over the role after Ricky Ponting left, having held charge for 7 seasons. There's also Venugopal Rao taking over as director of cricket amid quite a few changes and quite a few releases from Delhi Capitals coming our way. Nagraj Golapudi on ESPN Cricinfo Newsroom to examine all of those. And let's start, Nagraj, with what is now the official formalization of a structural setup that has existed for a while with DC, with GMR and JSW Sports, the co owners now making it official that they will swap management roles every 2 seasons.
Correct. Yeah, that's true that certain processes like this were in place earlier, but now the formalization means that both the co-owners, which is GMR Sports, the original owner of which was Delhi Daredevils, and then since 2018, JSW Sports, which joined as the co-owner. So both of them will have a say, equal say. But for me, what is it's like someone was telling me that isn't this more than clarity? This has become like the person was naming this Delhi Capitals as Khichdi Capitals because there's so much that is not clear. Fine, on one hand, the clarity is that what the owners are saying is that we are going to swap the management roles and we are going to rehaul the structure and swap the roles every 2 years. And in that respect, you have a new coach and a new director of cricket. The original director of cricket, which is former India captain Saurav Ganguly, now will do the job, but for the Delhi Capital teams in the WPL, which is fair. But then 2 years later, Ganguly comes back probably as the director of cricket for the men's IPL team. We don't know what will happen with Venugopal Rao and Badani. So this for me just kind of complicates things. It's like, have Delhi Capitals really hurt themselves in the foot? Could they have done? Probably we can talk this later on. Was there a better way to deal with this? But it's like this to me really breeds confusion and insecurity
Yeah,
on
and the
various
word I'd
fronts.
yeah, and I guess the one word I'd add to that is the lack of continuity. You look at successful IPL franchises, and the word they keep harping on is continuity of setup, of management, even players. Isn't this almost counterintuitive to your bid towards becoming a title winning franchise?
Yeah, it's a good point. I mean, probably they could have done a better way to do. Probably to do is like, why couldn't they have had an umbrella head, like other franchises like Rajasthan Royals, or for that matter, Mumbai Indians have done that. They've had like the likes of Kumar Sangakkara and Mahela Jayawardene, uh, kind of being the one point contact for everyone from coaches to captains to teams to owners, and that one person becomes accountable as well as takes those major decisions. Delhi could have probably done that despite having two different owners. Even if their thought processes might be different, it doesn't matter, but at least that one person could have taken those big calls. Now every 2 years there's going to be a different setup probably. Though what is confusing is in the last 2 hours we have had two releases from regarding these developments. And the first release was about the restructuring and them saying that. The next release says that Saurav Ganguly, who was the director of cricket till 2024 IPL, is also going to be spearheading the men's IPL team also. Then if he's going to be spearheading, which is not clear, like does that mean that he will be involved in the day-to-day planning? Then what does will he be working with Venugopal Rao? So all these kind of questions just come up. So hence I go back that they could have probably they sent the wrong signals, the wrong messages. But unless we speak, I mean, unless the owners speak openly, we don't know what exactly is the why they did this.
Yeah, it's a franchise that clearly likes its two owners, 2 years managing, two releases in a day. But let's talk about the more immediate impending move. Hemang Badani coming into the job. Ricky Ponting, with his stature, with his experience, is out of the way. What are Badani's credentials as he takes over this job?
Yeah, I mean, Hemang has been around. The thing is, he's not a big name guy, right? That's what the perception, immediate perception of people and fans, everyone would be like, who's Hemang Badani? Does he have any sort of coaching credentials? And he actually, his background in terms of T20 coaching experience is pretty strong on the domestic side, especially. He has been the coach at Chennai Super Gullies in TNPL, which the team as that franchise has won three TNPL titles. Hemang has also been, Badani has also been part of LPL at Jaffna Kings, I think, and that won the tournament recently. And then he has been part of Dubai Capitals, which is a GMR owned Delhi team in the International League T20, which is played in the UAE, which reached the finals in the 2024 edition in January, this January. So Hemang has that experience. He has played for Chennai Super Kings. He has also the experience of being up and playing at Tamil Nadu. So he's well versed with the domestic players. For me, the one challenge for the likes of Badani and Venu Gopal Rao is how do they deal with the bigger names as and when they join after the auction, especially the overseas names. So that sort of that kind of uh, communication and that bond is necessary, very important. So how long will that take? Will that be a challenge? So that is that immediate question that comes to my mind.
Yeah, just going to add one to the list of Badani's jobs that you mentioned. Also, been part of the Sunrisers franchise,
Oh
was
yes.
their scout going into the 2022 mega auction, and was also assistant coach at Sunrisers Eastern Cape, who won the first SA 20 in 2023. So, good luck then to Badani and Venugopal Rao. The first task is ascertaining Delhi's retentions.